5 questions you must ask before getting engaged. Voice tone: calm, authoritative, reflective. Most people don't enter marriage blindly. They enter it confidently, and that's what makes it dangerous. Engagement feels like progress. It feels like love has finally worked. It feels like the hard part is over. But marriage doesn't collapse because two people didn't love each other. It collapses because the right questions were never asked, or they were asked too late. Love can make you hopeful. Attraction can make you excited, but neither of them can make you prepared. Marriage is not a feeling, it is a structure, and every structure stands or falls based on its foundation. At Marriage by Design, we believe marriage doesn't fail by accident. It fails when God's design is ignored and decisions are made without wisdom. Before the ring, before the proposal, before families are informed and dates are set, there are 5 questions you must ask, not to test love, but to test alignment. And the first question is not about romance, money, or chemistry. It's about who this person truly is when life stops being easy. So let's begin with question 1. Question 1. Who are you when you're under pressure? Love shows you someone's best moments. Pressure reveals their true patterns. Before engagement, ask, how does this person respond when things don't go their way? When they are stressed, do they withdraw or communicate? When they are angry, do they control themselves or explode? When they are wrong, do they take responsibility or shift blame? Marriage will expose what dating can hide. Deadlines, disappointments, financial strain, family conflict. If someone lacks emotional maturity now, marriage will not suddenly give it to them. Engagement should not be based on potential. It should be based on patterns already proven. And once you understand who they are under pressure, you must ask a deeper, more uncomfortable question. Question 2. Do we share the same core values or just strong feelings? Chemistry connects bodies. Values connect lives. Before engagement, ask, what actually governs our decisions when no one is watching? How do we view faith, money, children, boundaries, purpose? You don't need identical personalities, but you do need shared convictions. Feelings fluctuate, values anchor. Many marriages struggle not because love died, but because two people were walking in different directions while holding hands. Agreement doesn't mean perfection, it means alignment. And alignment becomes especially important when life forces you to choose between comfort and conviction, which brings us to question 3. Question 3. What are we actually expecting marriage to fix? This question exposes dangerous assumptions. Ask honestly, what do I believe will improve once we're married? Loneliness? Insecurity? Lack of purpose? Emotional wounds? Marriage is not a healer, it is a mirror. Whatever is unresolved now will not disappear after the vows, it will intensify. Marriage multiplies what already exists: health or dysfunction, clarity or confusion, peace or pressure. A wise engagement happens when two whole individuals choose partnership, not rescue. And once expectations are exposed, there is another critical question many couples avoid. Question 4. How do we handle conflict? Not when things are calm, but when they hurt. Every couple disagrees. The difference is how they disagree. Before engagement, ask, do we fight to understand or fight to win? Do we listen to respond or listen to learn? Do we seek peace or dominance? Conflict is not the problem. Unresolved conflict is. The patterns you practice now will become habits in marriage. Silence can be just as destructive as shouting. Avoidance can wound deeper than words. A healthy marriage is not one without conflict. It's one with safe conflict. And safety leads us to the final question. Question 5. Are we equally committed to growth or just to the wedding? Many people prepare for the ceremony but not the covenant. Before engagement, ask, are we both willing to grow, change, and be corrected? Marriage demands humility, teachability, spiritual and emotional discipline. When correction comes, do we resist or reflect? When growth is required, do we lean in or pull away? A successful marriage is not sustained by attraction alone, but by mutual submission to truth. Growth is not optional in marriage, it is required. Engagement should not be rushed. It should be examined. These 5 questions are not meant to create fear. They are meant to create clarity. Because clarity before commitment prevents pain after the vows. At Marriage by Design, we believe strong marriages are not built by accident, but by intention, wisdom, and God's original blueprint. And if you're willing to ask the right questions now, you give your future marriage the gift most never receive, a solid foundation. Marriage by Design, God's pattern, real marriages.